Hi everybody, this is Bogus Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive binary Captain Marvel figure. So before we take a look at Captain Marvel, let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. So first up, she comes with these flame pieces. Well, they're supposed to be energy pieces, but they're flame pieces. We've seen these used before. We've seen them used with the new Hela, Magic. Who else used these? Someone else used these before. But yeah, we've definitely seen these before, and you're just supposed to slide these over her arms. And I love the way these effects look, especially with the translucent arms. It just looks really good on there. And she comes with a couple more energy effects here. Let me go ahead and put this on here. There. And see, I just love how that looks. With the translucent yellow arms, it just looks great. And she comes with two more energy effects. She comes with these energy balls right here. And they're done in an orangish yellow color. And I think they look cool, but they don't fit on her hands the way I'd like them to. Especially this one. This one has a bunch of excess plastic inside it, whereas this one doesn't. As you can see, it should be, smooth there. And it's got that excess plastic right there. But I feel like these should slide on her hands just a little further than they do. This one only goes that far. And this one goes in just a little bit further. But there she is with those. And it doesn't look bad, especially if you have these on. But if you have these off, I don't think it looks good. So just like that, I don't like it. But with these energy effects on her arms, it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I guess it doesn't look bad if you have the energy effects on there. But if you don't have them on there, it definitely looks funny. And for her final accessory, she comes with an alternate head. Which, it kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense to me because she does have the bare neck where she doesn't have her mask on. But they do have her helmet, I should say. But they did include this head sculpt with her. And it does really look funny because she has the helmet on and the bare neck. But this is her with the helmet on. And I think it looks pretty good too. I feel like they could have matched the skin tones up just a little bit better. The skin tone's a little bit pale on her face when compared to her neck. But I really love that translucent yellow mohawk. That looks really nice. I wanted to compare this to the first version. And this is a different head sculpt because she's not smiling. This one just has a smirk, and this one doesn't. The new one, the binary Captain Marvel. So yeah, this is a new head sculpt. And I do like it better than this one. I just love the translucent flame mohawk. That just looks really good. So now let's go ahead and put this head back on her. And I should say that I'm a little late on this review because these just hit my area the other day. This figure's had some very, very poor, terrible distribution. And I think there was like 30 of these at Walmart now. Used to, you couldn't find her anywhere. She was incredibly difficult to find. Now, shelves have like 30 of her on it. So, yeah, I might be a little late for this review, but it's honestly just the poor distribution. Well, more poor than normal, I should say. So now, taking a look at this head sculpt, I think it looks really good. The likeness to Brie Larson, from the side it looks like her, and from the front, I don't know what it is. I think it might be the eyebrows, how they use the printing tech for the eyebrows because the eyebrows look really spotty. But other than that, this head sculpt is really good. I like how she has the orange eyes with the yellow pupils. That really stands out, especially if you have light on it. It almost looks like it's glowing. And she has the translucent yellow that fades into orange hair that looks like flames. And it looks really good. At first, I thought it was just this head sculpt reused, but it isn't. She's smirking on this head sculpt, and this one she isn't. It's the same with the masked version, or the helmeted versions. The original release, she's smirking, and this one isn't. The hair does look similar. The hair actually might be the same. Actually, yeah, I think the hair is the same, just cast in that translucent yellowish plastic. But the head sculpt is different. So, yeah. But I think I prefer this one just because she's powered up. Now for the body, she uses the same exact body as the first one. And as you can see, all the details are painted on nicely and everything. I think the details are painted on just a little bit better on this one. I feel like the gold on the legs is a little brighter. So yeah, the colors have just some slight differences to them. But other than that, it's the same body mold. And as you can see, she has these translucent yellow arms. And they look really good. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for translucent plastic anytime they use that. And they ended up painting on red. As you can see that her arm right here, her bicep, is done in yellow and they painted over it. But that doesn't bother me. It still looks like she's, like she's using her powers. So yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. Now let's go ahead and put that back on, if it'll stay. And as I said, the rest of this figure just uses the same things. Well, I mean, the body mold is the same period. It's just they changed some things up. The torso is completely the same. It's just the arms that they changed because it has that translucent yellow plastic to it. So now, let's go over her articulation. She has a ball-jointed head that can look back all the way. Even with her hair, I figured she wouldn't be able to, but she can look back all the way. She can look down all the way. She can move her head side to side. She has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out all the way. And as you can see, the shoulder pads on this one, they're moved out just a little bit. This Captain Marvel, closer to her shoulder there. But these are moved out a little bit, so you can move them out a little more without fear of tearing them. She has single-jointed elbow that can move in all the way. She has swivel thrust that can move side to side and up and down. She has a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back slightly and forward slightly and side to side slightly. They didn't change that. Hasbro should have fixed that. They could have fixed that articulation there just a little bit. She has ball-jointed hips that can just about do a complete split. She can kick forward all the way. She can kick back slightly. She has swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knee, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, and an ankle rocker. So if you have any of the Captain Marvel figures, you know what to expect from the articulation of this. With the articulation of this. So now, let's do some size comparisons. Let's get her to standing here. Now, before I do size comparisons, I did want to switch the heads out on this. This one has the blue neck, so it'll look better with that binary helmeted head. Let's go ahead and put that on and see how that looks. Now that looks awesome. So yeah, I'll probably end up leaving it with this figure because, like I said, she has the neck covered on this one. I mean, you could use it on that one, but it really bothers me that she has the skin tone neck and then the helmet on there. Now let's go ahead and put this back on here. Okay, so here she is next to Captain Marvel from the Captain Marvel wave. As you can see, there are some slight differences in color. There they are next to each other. Here she is next to the bomber jacket Captain Marvel. And I still really don't get this one. I mean, you know, they could have given us like an updated Ms. Marvel, since that 3-pack version is kind of pricey. They could have replaced her with Ms. Marvel or the original Captain Marvel. You know, there's a bunch of different figures they could have given us instead of a bomber jacket Captain Marvel. But anyways, there they are next to each other. Here she is next to Yon-Rogg. And I am really surprised he hasn't gotten a re-release with a Jude Law head sculpt. The only thing I can think of is Jude Law didn't want his likeness used for a figure. And that's really a bummer, because I really wanted Yon-Rogg with an unmasked head sculpt. But who knows, we might see it sometime in the future. I mean, we're getting Ragnarok figures 2 years after the movie came out, so maybe we just need to wait 2 years to get an unmasked Yon-Rogg head. And finally, here she is next to Talos. So overall, I'd highly recommend this binary Captain Marvel figure. I think that this is my favorite Captain Marvel figure made so far. It's just a really good figure. So yeah, if you can find this at your Walmart, since this thing has some horrible distribution, but if you can find it, I'd highly recommend picking it up because it's a great figure. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.